it's hard to get you to believe me, but I just want you to know that if you're ever feeling down or depressed, and you just feel like everything's wrong with your life and you want it to stop, just know that there are people there for you, whether you're aware of it or not. It's a really hard time for you, but I promise you, it just takes time and a little bit of effort. I know you won't believe me at first, but you just have to have a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope. If you're listening to this, just know that I believe in you. You can do it.
Late at night, I think of you. Your vision floods my mind. There isn't much I wouldn't do to be sure you're mine. No matter what you choose to do, no matter day or time, I only want to be with you. I will be there by your side. As time goes by with you. As time goes by with you.
Hello guys, we are here with Rise of Patience and King of Sahara semi-final bracket 1. I think this has been the most awaited game in King of Sahara so far. In fact, a lot of players even predicted that this could be a grand finale game if both of these players won in different brackets. But well, that did not happen. So I think this is going to be the equivalent of Borwali versus PLA in Nomadium, which I don't know how, but that has been watched almost as many times as the grand finale game. And I cannot contain my excitement, just how David said in the chat. I've got Sermon with me.
Hey guys, good to be here.
So this is a best of 5. We have 2 games already, and this is almost live because the rest of the games are being played as we speak. Hopefully we will receive the games in time, and we won't have to wait too long after we cast the first 2 games which were played last week. Quickly going to the polls. As I said, both of these teams are very close. We got a 47-53 vote percentages, with the majority relying on Boo and Cypher. They think Boo and Cypher are going to win this. Well, I don't doubt that, because when I did a vote of overall the winner of the King of Sahara tournament before the tournament even began, everybody voted for El2, and that was the most favorite team. So I can understand why they are getting a larger vote share than PLA5. But also notice that PLA5 has, just like El2, both of these teams have not lost a single game throughout their journey. They have beaten their opponents with a 3-0 score every time. So I'm really excited to see which one is better team. Simon, do you have any comments about the 2 teams? Which one is your favorite?
Well, for me personally, I think it's going to be very interesting indeed, because as you said, both teams haven't lost any matches in the entire tournament so far. So it will be interesting to see these 2 Titan sort of teams, clash together, and to see what games they're going to deliver, because we've seen some very good games so far in the tournament, and obviously having these 2 teams go against each other, I can only assume that the games we're going to get are going to be some very good quality games, and they're going to deliver a lot of entertainment as well.
Oh yeah,
so
definitely.
I'm very excited to see what we're going to be given here.
Let's quickly check the journey of both the teams. The first game, PLA5 played their first game in the Super 16. They beat AZ2. And I have to say, PLA5 did set some records there when they beat AZ2. They set the record of fastest victory in King of Sahara tournament. I think one or two of them were under 10 minutes. So AZ2, who also holds a record of fastest victory in Nomadium, now also holds the fastest loss in King of Sahara. Next was against your clan. So yeah, you have played PLA5.
Yeah.
You have first-hand witnessed their strength. So probably you know how fearful they are.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I am. Yeah, it's just gonna be interesting, because I think both teams. If we were to come against both teams, I would probably show the same amount of trepidation towards both of them.
Oh yeah,
but very strong teams indeed.
Then and now PLA5 is here in the semifinals for El2. El2 first won against God. I think God was a very deserving team, but their bad luck that they got pitched against El2 in the Super 16. It was just sad, but well, that's how it was. And El2 after beating God, they played with T-King. T-King were not able to schedule their games, and they ran out of time. So only one game was played where El2 won. And I think against T-King, it was not a very difficult game. I remember that Momo was actually in a very good spot against Cypher, and maybe Prolace wasn't feeling like it that day, and also it was only a single game. So I based on the single game that was played between T-King and El2, I think T-King was also a very competitive team. It's so sad that they couldn't continue and finish the rest of the games.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see Tekin play those games, and perhaps we could have seen a 2-1 even.
Yeah.
But
Actually, it was
obviously
very
we'll
much
never find
possible
out.
with the kind of game Momo's playing and Prole's there. I think up at 2-1, 3-1, 3-2, something like that was very much possible. So we got
Yeah.
PLA5 and EL2 finally meeting in semi-final. On the other bracket is EL1 and LAT1. EL1 beat LAT with 3-0, and EL1 still holds a record of not losing a single game throughout the tournament, which means LAT1 is in the losers bracket right now. LAT1 still has a game pending, and whoever loses in this bracket, the loser of PLA5 versus EL2 will play against LAT1 for the third place in the tournament. The other team, which is the winner, will play against EL1 for a best of 7 grand finale. There is a $300 prize pool, and the winning team gets 50% of that. I think that's not bad. It's a decent prize pool for a Rise of Nations tournament. Definitely something worth playing for. All right, Sherman. So with that being said, are you ready for our first game?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm in the replay right now, so I'm ready to
All
get
right,
things
guys.
get things going.
So here we are, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So here's our first game. Game not being detected. Oh man. Hold on a second. Something's weird, and my stream isn't detecting the game. But it is. All right. So I'm in the first game. Quickly looking at the nations. Um. Oh man, these are top class nations. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. Lakota, Germans, Indians, and Inca.
Yeah, very strong nations here. It's gonna be interesting to see.
These are very strong nations, and I have honestly, let's say, never seen Lakota versus Germans. Yeah, Lakota versus Germans is not a common matchup, so that will be interesting to see. And Indians versus Inca, actually, that happens a lot. Indians versus Inca does happen. And what do you think between Indians and Inca? Which one would you favor?
Indians and Inca. It's difficult to say. I mean, I think Inca are obviously the go-to nation, and I think looking at these mountains that Boo has, he has 3 mountains in his territory, so I think that, since he is Incans, he's off to a very nice start here, and the position of the second city, I think he could get all those 3 mountains in one
Oh yeah.
city as well. Indians, on the other hand, obviously Indians are very strong, very good at raiding, I'd say. Those elephants, just very hard to deal with.
And they actually get that extra caravan bonus, which I feel is too good, because with
Yeah.
Indians it's very easy to max out 200 wealth within the first 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah, it is. Exactly, yeah.
So it's actually the other way. I misjudged here. So it's actually Inca versus Lakota, which is a common matchup, and Indians versus German, which is also a common matchup. So that will be exciting to see. In Indians versus Germans, I think it's a very close call. Any player could win here. For Inca versus Lakota, actually, I have noticed that Inca wins most of the time in this matchup. It's because Lakota usually don't get as much wealth. They even get lower than a regular civilization.
So we're talking about who we're talking about here.
We're talking about Boo here with Inca.
Oh. Yeah. So obviously, yeah, Inca very obviously don't have any benefits to them in ancient age, so it's gonna be a slow age up for Boo. Meanwhile, Lakota, they're very fast, and we do see Linky actually going for the military 1 upgrade. So
Oh yeah.
potentially we might even see a barracks come in here, because obviously, he might know that Inca are very slow, so he's perhaps he would want to hamper them as much as possible before they get to age 2.
And I see that Linky has a better start, although it's not surprising. Lakota do always have a better start than their opponents. But here it looks like, yes, military 1, but so far I'm at the 310 time point, and no, I cannot see any barracks yet. Maybe Linky is just preparing for the next stage, but that's a very solid start here, no doubt about that.
He has a tempo as well, so that border push is going to be, you know, increased as well.
Oh, yep.
Um,
Let's quickly talk about the rare resources these guys have. On Linky's side, he's got salt, bison. There is a relics in the Twilight Zone. Who anybody can get that. For Red Bull side, oh man, silk with Germans. That's deadly. And that's the
yeah, very
and there is
nice.
spice. By the way, Cypher already aged. That was super fast.
Yeah, look at the runes here and just see how many he's got. He's got, well, then again, he's only got 450, which
Yeah,
is less than.
that's nothing extraordinary. And Boo has got 300. Boo and Red Bull has got about the same. Um, anyway, Red Bull is German, so I think he will still be in on par with Cypher speed, because Germans, they just get freebies whenever they build their farms or
Yeah.
woodcutter camps. So I see that here Linky is getting his second market. He has already put down the stable. On the other side, Boo might be in trouble because Boo is only now getting his military one. He built his university first, which is actually not a bad place to build a university. He's building it towards the enemy, so maybe it'll act as an obstruction. But at the same time, this could also get sieged down by
Yeah.
by Linky in future.
And those scholars are very valuable as well. So if Linkley down the line has a good engagement, he could potentially kill a few of those scholars.
Oh yeah,
Maybe using an ambush of some sort. Who knows?
that's right. That's right. He might. Now, I see the problem here is going to be for Linky, that, or for any Lakota player who builds so far away from home city, is to find out which city should be the capital. Because if you put the center city as capital, you could be an easy target. But if you put your city behind as the capital, then you run the risk of getting ambushed.
Yeah, indeed.
And Boo is not using Obsidian yet. Maybe he's just he is expecting a raid to come. And as you said, I remember you said that Boo had a very nice access to two mountains, and I wonder why he didn't build there. Because right now where he has built, there's no point in building there. That city,
Yeah.
he could have captured both the mountains, and he would have a even better closing of his city. Like right now, this gap between the two mountains, it's a good entry point for raiders, and heavy raids coming
That is
from
true, yeah.
Linky, by the way.
I mean, possibly he wants to be a bit closer to the relics, but even having said that, it's still obviously in no man's land, and arguably it's closer to Linky actually because
Oh,
Linky has its stable.
dude, check this out. Check this out. Nice raids by Cypher. Cypher is raiding with double elephants and a horse archer, and Boo and Red Bull is responding with militia. I remember militia do have a bonus against elephants, so probably a good counter. I don't see any Red Bulls raiding units in Cypher's territory, so that's one thing.
Yeah, very nice raids indeed.
On the other side, oh man, on the other side, Linky is the one who's going to capture relics. Boo is in no condition, and I don't blame Boo for now, because usually at this point in game, Inca is a very slow nation. Inca pick up about age 3 when their wealth starts to make it better. On the other side, finally Red Bull has got a senator. I'm at the 7-minute 15-second time point senator, and these elephants will have to go down.
Let's see. Yeah. It's a good response there from Rebel. You definitely do need a senator to
Oh yeah,
deal with these elephants.
that's right. The senator is the best counter for elephant. It's a very weird thing to say,
Yeah.
but yeah, any other unit just fails.
Mm.
On this side, barracks and stable for Boo. Boo is still at 100 eco compared to Linky. Oh man, look at that. Linky is like 166, 140. He's doing too good, and best part is he has secured relics for himself. So he's already ahead. He's already has more knowledge income than the Inca player. Oh,
Yeah, it's very impressive.
and just a second, Red Bull managed to bribe one elephant.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna hurt. Cypher.
Oh yeah. But Cypher is still doing fine. I think Cypher did enough damage there with those elephants. And don't forget, these guys have Papyrus there. We have not talked about the rares on this side. And also, who is coming with the raiding party for Linky?
Yeah, he's raiding with some archers there, which I don't feel like is the best
Yeah,
unit to
yeah,
raid
that
with.
was a very sad raid. It was a suicide mission there, man.
Yeah.
Uh,
It did get the caravan, however, which was a
mhm.
nice move. And
Oh
he's
yeah.
going for the assault.
I hope Red Bull realizes that their salt is being raided and he saves it, because for Red Bull to replenish that, oh man, Red Bull did not do that. Red Bull is way occupied in this battle here with Cypher.
Yeah.
And let me, at least according to me, I'll make it clear that none of these nations are a pushover. All of these are top class nations, so I won't say any of these nations are too good or too bad. Or maybe, actually, I would in fact say these nations are too good, and nobody should be complaining about not getting a good nation.
So Boo almost got Winky's
Yeah,
senator there. Very,
almost,
very
almost.
close call there.
Oh man, these raids are hurting Boo. I mean, hurting Linky. Boo has done a great job there.
Unless it's just me, I can't see Winky actually using relics here, which is a bit strange.
Oh, that is a bit strange. Yeah, he. Oh man, that is. So I think Boo is picking up with this eco. Not as good as the Lakota player, but then Lakota is usually one of the top player team. I mean, it's very difficult to outboom
Yeah.
Lakota initially. What Inca can do here is work on their wealth, maybe buy other resources with wealth. At least try to get a 150 eco as soon as possible. And
when
Boo
you
is
see
raiding in
those,
multiple places, man. Really nice.
yeah, those caravan raids really did a lot of damage because we see Winky's income for wealth is very low, whereas
Yeah.
obviously Boo being Lakota, he's
Oh, you mean
doing
Inca?
very well. As Inca, sorry. Boo's doing very well as Inca, obviously, and
Oh yeah.
I think raiding those caravans is what you want to do, just to make sure that your opponent doesn't have nearly as much wealth as you do.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah,
Since
that's
obviously
right. That's right.
the main asset is their wealth.
On this side, Cypher is doing fine. He has a way better knowledge income than like double of Red Bull for now, and Blinky is still going strong with his raids. Boo has taken a hit. Boo has definitely taken a hit with this eco. I see Boo was going for the medieval age attack, but now Linky is going for the medieval age attack. Although I still don't like Linky's build order, because he's going for the medieval age attack with Senator, and it's just not the good government for this kind of attack.
Yeah. I have the feeling he wants to obviously, put as much pressure on Makoto as Inca as possible, because Inca later on are just, can
It's
be
too
pretty
strong.
unstoppable. Whereas
yeah.
Lakota get the red advantage early on in the game.
Oh wait, these guys also have horses. Red Bull is using that, but no. And Red Bull is also coming to use salt finally. I hope he doesn't lose this again. And horse, I believe Linky should run for using this relics first, and second he should run to get that horses, because both of these rares are too strong. Red Bull is coming for relics, but Linky is still not there, man. It really hurts to see that. Boo is finally getting his third city, and Linky is going to lose his third siege. The worst defense I've ever seen. Linky is doing pretty bad with his siege. He's not using their range properly. He doesn't have to put the siege so much in the front line. All the buildings for Boo are so close that he could be sieging these buildings right from like his large city.
Yeah, he is building a tower, or at least he's trying to build a tower there, but it's going to get denied pretty easily.
Oh yeah. I don't know what happened, how Red Bull lost so much wealth income, but check it out. His wealth income is crappy. And
Yeah, it is,
there's an
and I
important
think
engagement going on here at 13 minutes 14 seconds. Um, a lot of killing by Germans and Indians.
yeah, and on the other side as well, we do see Bowie's going against Linky here with his army. He
Ooh,
actually
yeah,
does take out the senator there. I guess Linky wasn't paying too much attention to
that's
the
right, that's right. And if this continues, then Linky is in deep trouble. Linky
yeah,
might
indeed.
lose his. Oh, just now, Boo lost his senator. Who has also got the extra military while Linky has got the extra science. I think this city is still very well protected. Should not be a big
Yeah, we
problem.
see a castle, so I think that's definitely going to help.
Dude, just look at Red Bull's merchant. It's in such a nice place. Like, that's the best place for a merchant. I don't even know how that merchant is placed there because that's so far away from the relics. You can barely see that Red Bull's merchant is there
The relic.
on relics. It's behind the tower.
Oh right, yeah, that's a very nice place.
Ooh, no, 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 no. Red Bull is came here with 3 siege units, and his siege is getting killed by militia.
Oh, that's just quite
But at the
sad.
same time, such a nice strat by Cypher. Using your
Yeah.
villagers to kill siege is the next level thing. Cypher, and as I said, Indians get a bonus with their wealth. Cypher is getting 120 knowledge and wealth income versus 74 for Red Bull. Both of them are maxing out their food, but overall, I think Cypher is in a better place. If that attack had not failed, if those sieges did not die, I think Red Bull was in a very good position, but not anymore.
Yeah, Cypher's definitely ahead of Red Bull, I'd say. He has a lot more knowledge, whereas Red Bull, he needs to catch up at the minute.
But yeah. Still Linky has got a great eco here. But Cypher, I mean, Boo has a lot more units. A lot more units.
Yeah.
And Boo doesn't even need to have that much eco. All Boo needs right now is age and upgrade these units. Because, oh yeah, he doesn't need to get that good of eco. Now Linky is again making the same mistake, I believe. He's using his trebuchet to attack the city, or oh, he's attacking the city. I think Linky should start with the stable because he does not have the army to defend that trebuchet.
Yeah, and Boo can easily just put his horses in that stable and then
Yeah.
garrison.
Oh man, no, that's bad. That's just so bad, man. That's just so bad. I think he will lose. He'll lose the trebuchet again. I don't know what's happening to Linky, but yeah, he's not playing his regular self. Especially with the siege, like that was a lot of siege loss this game. Linky also has a caravan inside the city that he forgot. Thanks to Cypher, that caravan is out. I mean, thanks to Boo because he's reduced the city.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, that trebuchet might have served its purpose because thanks to that trebuchet, Boo had to come in front and he had to take on this battle against an Age 4 army. So he lost a lot of army. He doesn't have that number as anymore.
Yeah, and all this time that tower has been firing at the units as well. So
Yep. Meanwhile, in the chat, we've got Sims, Lelouch, and Dazzle. Say, guys.
yep, hey guys.
So what's happening on the other side? Red Bull has a huge army, and Cypher is next stage. Cypher is also going with Dragoon raids. These are very annoying.
Yeah, that's a good idea there because Red Bull doesn't have the units to really defend against those types of raids since he isn't age behind.
Now, now, thanks. I think Boo made a big mistake there. He does capture the city, but I don't think he's gonna keep that city for long. He made a big mistake when he attacked. He lost his army to he tried to attack an age advanced army with that. and now he's also going to lose his catapult. So he's going Linky now, making Linky like mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any reason for him to really go in there just yet, because he obviously has a very nice wealth income. He's going to be in this game for a long time.
Yep.
Uh,
But now
not...
Linky is taking the lead. He's got the Monarch. But actually both of them have got the Monarch.
Yeah.
And Cypher's raid are going to hurt Red Bull a lot if he doesn't respond very soon. Those Dragoons are really strong, man. And
I feel like Boo could potentially snipe this Monarch by garrison his units in the city.
Yeah.
And maybe get attrition as well.
Ooh, this is getting very close, man. I feel Cypher will win this on this side because he's got the operations upgrade, and of course Indians, but just those elephants are by themselves good enough.
Yeah, I feel like Cypher can do a lot of damage to Red Bull's eco here, and the only thing is he doesn't have any siege, and he's only just building his siege factory.
Yep. You know, at this point, I would love to see Cypher sending a elephant to Linky's woodcutter camp. That would be disastrous for Linky.
Yeah, or his metal as well, because that's obviously very exposed. There's no units nearby to help.
Boo just said that it's bad here. Dude, Boo, why do you have to move your Senate in the front, Dad? Oh my god, no. The Senate, this is the front capital city. There is no time to kill fast, man. There is no time to kill fast. Cypher says he will kill fast, but just some of the bad decisions Boo is known for making.
Yeah, that was a very fast turnaround of events there.
Yeah. And Linky, he's getting the Forbidden City the moment he takes the capital. This is a pro move.
Yeah, very nice.
You make sure the opponent doesn't survive after that. This is a permanent kill. And if Cypher doesn't come right now, it's over. Cypher better do some damage to Linky, because Linky is now getting that, with that plunder, he's going to be very strong. And Boo messed up a very good chance, man. Really, Boo could have killed Linky. I could completely see how he could do that, but he lost his army initially. Heavy raids coming from Cypher, but I think it's just right now Red Bull doesn't have to kill Cypher. He just needs to stall him.
Yeah, and I feel like he will be able to achieve that because, you know, he's also on the same age, and he's doing decent. So obviously his economy is taking a bit of a hit, but apart from that, he has the army.
Yeah, in the long run, I wonder if Cypher would. Cypher might win this, but he won't win fast enough for El2 to win.
I think he definitely will win against Red Bull, but as you said, this is a question of how fast he can achieve that. We do see Linky actually raiding Cypher on the others.
Oh yeah, he is. That's a very good one from Linky. Always raid your allies' opponent if you are in a good condition, because that helps a lot.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is an all-in. This is an all-in from Cypher. You can see three sieges going to Berlin. Meanwhile, oh man, he might actually take the capital. He might actually take the capital because Red Bull does not have army. Ooh. But dude, Red Bull is a step ahead. No Senate here. Red Bull is moving his capital to Linz. Dude, that was a very good one from Red Bull. And I definitely want Boo to take a lesson from there, man. Boo, you cannot be keeping your Senate in front. Is that but it might turn into a 1 versus 1 very soon.
Well, you say that, but there's actually 4 minutes left for Red Bull's capital, whereas Boo's only got about a minute left. So
oh yeah, definitely.
I think he is coming over to
Linky is coming over.
Cypher.
Oh yeah, he is. And oh man, I still feel like there was plenty of moments where Boo could have killed Linky. It's just some bad mistakes by him.
Now we do see Boo's actually raiding Linky as well, so he's definitely not out of the game just yet. He's spending his last remaining time
Yeah.
doing as much damage as he possibly can.
That's right. That's right. And I think Boo might age, and if Boo ages, he gets that instant elephant upgrades. That's going to be disastrous. I mean, those elephants might be enough to save himself until Red Bull is dead.
Yeah, there's so many elephants for Cypher, and there are some. I think Red Bull needs some. You just have one spy, but obviously his fortress has been destroyed, so
Yeah.
no chance of any more being created. Meanwhile, Linky is actually at the capital of Delhi.
Oh, and Boo just sent a lot of resources to Cypher. So that means
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good for Cypher, man. He needs everything that is possible for him to get. He is aging. He's the first one to click on the age button. Meanwhile, what's Linky doing, man? Oh, Linky is going. He's attacking the tower, and he's also attacking the city of Delhi. I'm at the 23-minute time point. It said Boo is out of the game.
Yeah.
Cypher, oh man, Cypher might get that fortress in time. Yeah, he did get the fortress in time. But I don't think he will save that capital. That capital will go down.
No. If he had Minutemen a bit sooner, possibly, then yeah, I feel like he might have had a chance.
Oh
but,
yeah, still no Minuteman upgrade from him. Oh, actually, yeah, he just clicked on it, but just not soon enough.
And I feel like if Linky didn't get the Forbidden City and Red Bull got it instead, that would have been better, because I think it was. I'm not sure if it was overkill getting the Forbidden City against Boo, but I guess we'll just have to see how this.
Yeah, no, I definitely think that one of the PLA members should have taken the Forbidden City.
Yeah.
But you know, when you send resources, like if for Red Bull to get the Forbidden City, he had to receive resources from Linky, and there is some corruption rates when you send resources. True. So I don't know what's Cypher's plan here. Is he going to take that city back or not?
Well, he has all his army like near Red Bull, and obviously he needs to get back to take his capital.
Yeah, he is coming back, and Cypher has. Oh man, Cypher has got 7 spies waiting here.
Yeah, that's a lot of spies.
And meanwhile, I hope Cypher fortifies Berlin enough that he doesn't lose the capital. Red Bull is coming with an army of lens snatches, but just not enough to take the capital. But the problem right now is Linky. Linky has a huge army. That's a huge army here, man. But so does Cypher, and he's got 8 spies.
And all that Minutemen as well. They're gonna help a lot.
That's right. I'm sure Red Bull is also dying in this game.
Yeah.
And after that, Indians versus Lakota, man, that would be epic. Look at those spies. Look at those spies in action. And Linky just has a scout, not even an explorer.
Yeah. Now, yeah, Linky is making a lot of units. He's reinforcing, but I feel like Cypher will get his capital back.
Or maybe not, because Cypher. I mean, Linky has got a kick-ass eco here, 300.
If he builds a temple, possibly, there might be a chance.
Oh wait, there was already a temple in that city. Did he raise that?
I'm not too sure. He's he's trying to build a temple, but
oh,
this is very, very close.
This is very close. Eventually Cypher will get that, but just the question is whether he'll get it in 20 seconds or not.
So I take it. All right, you're probably behind.
Yep, little bit behind.
Pause.
Whoa, 10 seconds left, man. 10 seconds left. Will Cypher get the city? Oh my god, dude, did you see that?
Yeah,
1 second left for Cypher, and he captures the capital again. This is a miracle.
man. I think Linky was probably I don't
I
even want
think
to know.
Linky should have started repairing that city.
Oh yeah, he definitely should have probably started building that temple a lot sooner. Repairing it at the very
Oh
least.
man, now it's a 1v1.
That was
And somehow Cypher has a higher score. I don't understand how he has a higher score here.
I'm not too sure. Honestly, maybe more cities and buildings.
Yeah,
That
and
Red Bull
somehow
had.
Cypher has a better wealth income than Linky still. And he's on par
Yeah,
with the knowledge, but Linky is leading with metal, food, and wood. Another thing is Cypher has got Pappy, and he has got the power of elephants.
and he's just got horses as well. And I feel like
Oh,
Cypher knows about a lot more of the rares than Linky does.
let's see.
So
Yeah.
Linky,
Oh, Linky's also using horses. Come on.
yeah. So yeah, Cypher
That's
needs
sneaky.
to
That's
take
very
over.
sneaky. Cypher, does he know about silver? Yeah, he knows about silver, but he is not using that. And actually, it's a good thing he's not using that.
He's gonna get a market near Silk, which is a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
However, he
And
does not know about spice, unfortunately, which as Indians would be very nice.
man, if PLA lose this game, I am going to. Yeah, I'm not going to forgive Linky and Red Bull for this.
And yeah, I feel like Linky, he should just go back to Cypher's capital right now.
Yeah, he should.
Like-
Oh, dude, come on, just 1 second timer, man. That's all he
He's getting
needs.
siege. Like,
Is
I
he-
think
is-
he just needs to forget about this attack from Cypher and just go
Yeah,
straight.
Cypher needs to. Cypher has not fortified that city. So
Yeah, there's
he-
only one tower and it's not been fully repaired.
Oh, but Linky is going to come here and fight. That is strange. That is strange. Linky is sending
Man.
his siege, but I don't think it's a good idea when the opponent has Minutemen. Whoa. Cypher actually might outage Linky. He is ready to click on the Industrial Age button very soon.
Yeah.
He did send a merchant to silver, but Linky is one step ahead. He already had the
Yeah.
unit. And you are absolute. At this point, I would even pull all my Minutemen in the whole map and take everything to Delhi.
Yeah. Cypher definitely. Like, I don't know. Like, he must have known that Linky would go back to that.
Yeah, and Cypher, for Cypher, if he captures Forbidden City, which he doesn't know, unfortunately, he could save himself. And then right next to the Forbidden City is Linky's capital. This game could turn out around in any direction at this point.
So, what time are you at currently?
I'm at 30 minutes 40 seconds.
Oh, okay. So
I
we do
see-
see Cypher is aging.
Whoa. Cypher is aging, and if Cypher ages, if this becomes a major city.
It's gonna be very difficult to take that down.
Whoa. Linky on the other side, no, he's not close to aging, man. Because that's not enough siege units. That's not enough siege units for Linky.
Yeah, he definitely needs more. And I think if he hurries up in ages, he might be able to get some commandos possibly.
Let me see. Oh, yeah, maybe. A lot of spies for Cypher. I just saw
And,
two units getting
Ooh.
bribed. Linky is also continuously sending units behind.
Cypher loses his general as well.
Yeah. Oh, it's now Cypher has got a monarch and two generals anyways. So he is there. He's
Yeah, the generals should suffice. but,
yeah.
Now these two sieges have just been going away at the city for a very long time. Now
Yeah.
Cypher could do. He needs to bring. Yeah, he's bringing his miners away from the mine. He probably should have done that a while back and just get
Yeah,
rid of these.
I hope he
cannons.
realizes how close this game is because he could
Yeah,
win.
1 second.
Yeah, one
and-
second. He
It's pretty much sudden death at this point for Cypher. If that
and
capital goes
Cypher
down.
needs to bring all of his Minutemen right now. I don't know if the timer resets when you change the. Because Cypher is leading in the score, so maybe he gets an additional time. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how it works, but I'd
Cypher
imagine
has
it
got
would
more
still be 1
miners that
second.
could be saving Delhi right now.
Right, and I think Linky should definitely just
Just
Could
go,
get
just go,
all his
go, go,
units
go, go, go,
right on
go.
that city.
Linky has enough. Does he have enough craft? Almost there. Yeah, he has got just enough craft to go
Yeah,
and
he should
siege
be able to
Delhi.
take that. Oh,
Oh man, these elephants are still so strong. Even I mean, I'm not even looking at those riflemen. The thing that worries about Cypher's units is the elephant still. And very close. This is so close. What? Cypher gets a 3-minute increment.
oh no.
Come on, man, that is so epic. Like this game could have been over when if Linky had just held for another second.
Yeah, I don't even want to. I don't even want to imagine what's going to happen if PLA lose this game.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
because if I was in Linky's position, I don't know what I'd do.
Yep. Linky still has a nice eco here, and somehow, even despite losing all, like I'm telling you, man, there's something wrong in the game's programming. Indians get a lot more wealth because Cypher lost a city, and even after that, he has got a better wealth income than Linky.
Yeah, and Linky has a lot of cities as well, and he's had full caravans for a long time.
Oh yeah, it's just something wrong in
and
this.
Cypher's not. He's not even using the spice either, and if he was using that, that would
And
definitely.
he doesn't even have the Vesselage upgrade in the temple, while Linky has all the upgrades that he has available to him.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway, I have to say that this Papyrus has helped Cypher a lot in this game.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh man, I would normally games don't last this long, but once your ally is dead, you die too. And
Yeah,
the
it's
way
usually
Cypher has
one-sided.
been the way Cypher has been able to hold all this time, that is just amazing. And Cypher still has a comparable knowledge income. The only thing he doesn't have is eco. His eco is wrecked. If he can get back in the game in
Yeah, he just
sufficient
needs
amount
to
of time.
spam. And he still doesn't know that Linky is using horses somehow, even though he
Yeah.
sent the merchant right next to.
When the game proceeds to something like this, it's just difficult. It's all very easy to
Yeah, you
forget.
cannot. It's very hard to keep on top of everything that
Yeah.
goes on, and the longer the game goes on, for the more mistakes you're likely to make.
Oh yep. Cypher has a commando, and if he's researched commando, then he is very likely going for some capital somewhere.
And I'm not sure you can see this, but do you see these two spies near Delhi next to that mine that Linky has?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. That is a very interesting way to bribe a structure there.
That's a mine. He's gonna drive the mine or what?
Yeah.
Cypher is rebuilding his eco, although Linky is still far ahead.
Yeah, and Linky is trying to raid still as well with those armored caravans.
Yeah, and at this point, I hope Linky moves his capital very soon, because anything could happen at this point. His
Yeah.
Forbidden City and capital are too close to make any difference.
Yeah, I think the Forbidden City should definitely be away from the capital.
Oh wait, finally Cypher killed the horses with a Minutemen.
Yeah.
And
that's
these
not- good
Minutemen
job.
actually get an automatic upgrade when they reach age 6. They automatically get these rifles instead of those handguns, whatever the guns
Yeah.
they were carrying before. Dude, it's still very close here. Linky is Cypher is at 310 wealth. What? Linky has not lost a single city all this time, and he still does not get a wealth income. Hey, Namilox, Cage, and Blue Wolf, welcome to the stream, guys. This
hey,
game
guys.
this game has gone for way too long than I expected, and it's still so exciting, man. I thought there was no way Cypher could win this, but I don't think that's the case. Cypher could still win this game.
Yeah, it's very even, I'd say.
Linky has an informer in that, and I just want to tell you all how important these informers are. because usually I don't plant informers because I think they get removed by the scouts. But if you plant an informer without your opponent knowing it, it is going to stay there for the rest of the game because your cities don't look different when they're with informer. They blink a little bit, but that's not too much of a difference.
Yeah, only if you actually click on the city itself, which
Very few times people do that,
yeah.
or even if they click, they don't wait to look whether it's flashing
Yeah,
or
but
not.
just use the hotkey usually. So
And now here, Cypher has not upgraded his tanks yet, but now he is upgrading.
yeah, very impressive economy by Cypher here.
Yeah.
He's definitely got back into the game.
He is there, and he's on. I mean, almost on par with Linky at this point. And another thing is, Linky does not have infantry in his team. Where are the infantry, Linky? Whoa! And Cypher. Okay, Cypher has a Monarch, so his tanks are still getting the extra attack.
Yeah, Linky's gone for the CEO this time.
And I see airbase coming from Linky. This city of Madurai is going to be the decisive point.
Yeah, because it still is an economic hub for Cypher. And in fact, a lot of the cities he's taken over, like with all the farms, Linky could easily just, obviously send some armored cards around and just, wreak havoc, which he
Yeah.
is actually doing.
He is actually doing that.
Yeah, very nice play there.
It's just that those armored cards are weak against Minutemen.
Yeah, so it's a very good investment by Cypher to get those upgraded Minutemen there.
Oh yeah. So this could very well be the final battle of this game.
Yeah, this almost feels like it should be like the last breath for whichever team. If it was like a decisive match, I would not expect to have this sort of game as the first game here.
This also tells you that if Boo had not kept his capital in front, yeah, EL would have won easily.
Yeah, because Boo was still in the game. He was
Yeah.
raiding Linky.
All Boo needed was to maybe just have his capital where it's supposed to be, and he would live for another 1 minute, and that's all Cypher needed. Yeah, just another minute would have given enough time for Cypher to go and take Linky's capital instead of trying to defend his own. Cypher has also got the CEO upgrade. CEO gives you healing benefits, extra range, extra line of sight, and also gives you oil.
Yeah, which is obviously very important at this stage. Now, I'm not sure, because I feel like Linky is probably going to win this engagement, but there's a lot more units for Linky than for Cypher here.
Yeah, Cypher needs to get his Minutemen involved.
However, Linky hasn't actually upgraded to the Commandos, which is a bit... I thought he would have done that by now, because those Commandos really do kick ass. Especially, very good against spies and also just killing units and, taking down cities very quickly as well.
Yep.
So if Linky wanted to, after he takes his city, get loads of Commandos, go straight for Delhi.
Oh yeah, and I can say the same thing for Cypher. Cypher is also raiding, by the way. You see, Cypher is raiding at the city of Makasika.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's just that not doing enough damage. And I think Cypher does. Let's see, Cypher, does he know about Forbidden City yet? Yeah, he knows about Forbidden City. So maybe Cypher should have gone for Forbidden City a long time ago and left the city of Madurai.
Yeah,
now
and raise his Senate, because that Senate has not been raised, and I feel like, he should have done that long ago.
Yeah, he should just move his capital to Berlin.
Especially since there's no reason to not have it raised because he's got all the government, so...
Yeah, that's right, that's right. It's just sitting there marking the capital, which is very much exposed. Linky will be aging very soon. Cypher is still in game. Cypher is not lost. Somehow,
Yeah, this is really
even after losing that city, he has not taken as much damage as he was expect.
yeah, this is very evenly matched, I'd say. It's very hard to say what's gonna happen here.
Oh yeah, Linky still continues his raids. He is not going to stop. And it's required. If he stops raiding, because Cypher is going to outboom him. Because man, look at that wealth. How does Linky still have 261, while Cypher gets 370?
Yeah, that's not fair though.
That is not fair. That is, that's like a cheat.
Yeah.
It just man, that 15%. I'm telling you, that's not a 15% bonus that Indians get. It's like 30 or something.
I feel sorry for Linky because he hasn't even discovered gems, which has just been sitting there the entire game.
Wait, where is gems?
In the bottom right corner.
Bottom right.
Yeah, Cypher's had that the entire game. It's never been raided. So
and Linky, Linky has this armored card sitting on silver for the rest throughout the game. Maybe he should have.
Cypher. However, Cypher does have a spy, which he can easily bribe the armored car.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he should send that. By the way, Cypher also aging to modern, and Linky is already aged to modern. Game is just getting more and more interesting.
Yeah, it's very tense. But do you see those Linky making the same mistake as he's done quite a few times this game? Those artillery units just very exposed there. So Cypher's gonna make quick work of those.
Oh, and let's see, man, that's a nice machine gunner by Cypher. You cannot use militia against machine guns.
Alright, yeah, that's a very nice tactic there. It forces Linky to actually, use some of his production buildings to deal with that unit there. But having said that, Linky has a very big army here. Especially once all the upgrades come down, it's pretty formidable.
Yeah. And let's see. Oh man, this is a mistake that I did not expect to be made at this level. But both the players have not done the strategy upgrade in the castle. The strategy upgrade is the last armor upgrade here.
Yeah, that's very important. And I feel like maybe at this stage, because no one really gets to this level of in the top tier games, so maybe people just
forget.
Very rarely do. Yeah, exactly. Like at this point, you might.
Another thing is that Cypher doesn't have a castle, so maybe he remembers that, but he cannot do it.
Yeah, and this is why the tab upgrade. I mean, the tab hotkey is very important because just going through, scanning all the available upgrades.
The CEO for Linky just died.
And yeah, like you said, no castle for Cypher, which is very, very interesting.
Yeah, no castle here, and he cannot even make spies. Cypher is on par with Linky in terms of everything. And I think this was a bad decision by Linky, to run into the city, and he's fighting under the city fire.
Yeah, there's a tower here with some villagers.
He's canceling out his advantage of numbers.
Yeah, and Cypher's also sort of cut off the route for reinforcements, but for Linky as well.
Yeah. And finally, Cypher goes and tries to bribe that silver armored car.
Yeah.
Raids continue from Linky, man. He is raiding on this, Delhi's mine.
Yeah, nice raid there. And at this point, it's very important to raid whilst having a very heavy attack because your opponent is most likely not going to be focusing around the area.
Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, you're right. The best time to raid is during the battle, when your opponent is likely to miss it. And Cypher is also raiding throughout the map. He's using gems, as you said. He is sending bazookas to Forbidden City.
The most efficient. I don't know, because I think the problem with raiding Lakota is there's no farms. You can only really raid the oil and the wood and the metal. So Linky has an advantage because he's much harder to raid.
Yep.
Whereas Cypher has a lot more production buildings, which economic buildings which can be raided.
Yeah, for Lakota player, what you can raid is the caravan routes.
Yeah. And since Linky has the lower wealth income, that would definitely help.
Okay, so finally Linky did get the strategy upgrade in the castle, but since Cypher doesn't have a castle, he cannot get that. I hope he realizes that he needs a castle to finish that upgrade.
Yeah, and it's interesting because Cypher still has a pretty good armor upgrade. Most likely because those generals have been, kept alive
Mm-hmm.
during all this time. Okay, he's actually getting a redoubt near Delhi, which is in a pretty nice
Oh yeah,
location
that's in
there.
a very nice position. Linky will have to take out that redoubt to capture Delhi. He should still delete the Senate, man. That's still a very arguable decision.
And I feel like Cypher could easily get some commandos right now from a barracks and go from Makasika
Yep,
because there's
that's
literally no
so,
units there
dude.
whatsoever.
It's so open. That city is so open, and there's
It's
a
not,
bunch of
yeah,
bazookas attacking there. Linky doesn't know about that.
it's not even a major city either, so
Yep,
it's very easily going to be taken down.
man, that's going to be epic. Like if that's how this game ends,
Yeah,
Linky is gonna curse himself for the rest of King of Sahara.
yeah, and that's obviously not you know, there's a lot of psychology involved. If PLA lose this game, it's going to really have an impact on their mood going forwards.
Right. Like if they win a game that they had in their hands,
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody who watched this game 20 minutes ago would have said, "Yeah, that's over."
Yeah, and I just can't believe 1 second is all that mattered. And
Yeah,
I just
it's still. I don't think Cypher is winning right now, but not bad. Oh man, wait
he
a
still
second.
has a good eco, but Linky has the upper hand in the number of units. So I think Cypher definitely just needs to do something, like send some commandos to the capital of Linky,
Mm-hmm.
because those bazookas have been firing at that city for probably a couple of minutes at this point, and Linky just has no idea.
You're right, man. A few commandos could have turned the game around because if he captured Makasika or the Forbidden City, Linky would have to run back to capture because the problem was that after Cypher lost his capital, he was the defender throughout the game. If he could turn that around somehow by capturing the capital for Linky, he might have won this. Because honestly, I think he survived for way too long than any person should be surviving after losing a capital. But what a game! Here we have the number of units killed. Just check out Cypher versus Linky. 433 versus 354. Boo and Red Bull with 45 and 59. Yeah, it wasn't their game. It does not reflect how good those players are. It just wasn't lucky enough.
Yeah, and that was an amazing game, honestly. I don't think we've had a game that's quite sort of turned around this way because very few games if it's a 2v2 and one side gets down or both sides um are down, then it usually results in a kind of an unbalanced 1v1
Mm-hmm.
in most cases. So this is definitely something else.
Oh
And
yeah, and this was amazing. And look at
yeah,
Cypher's wealth income. This was what I was talking about. It's just that Indians are a hack for wealth. Too much.
yeah, loads of welfare.
All right, guys.
And
This was an amazing
yeah,
game. It was a perfect. This was a typical game that I would expect for the players of at this level.
yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys. We'll be back in a minute or two for the game two. We'll see you guys. Oh wait, no. How does the game do that every time? Hold on, guys. Another small technical difficulty.
Right, I'm at
All
12
right,
seconds.
we are here. I'm at a 20-second time point.
20,
Um,
okay.
some nation. Oh my God! Some nations have been switched. Look at that. This time, Cypher is Inca, Boo is Indians, and Red Bull is Iroquois instead of Lakota, and Linky is Germans. This is the same set of nations with Lakota getting replaced by Iroquois, which I don't think is a big deal, man. Iroquois is superb.
Yeah, indeed.
And I would say Iroquois is better suited to fight Inca than Lakota, just because Lakota and Inca they have a huge wealth difference. And for Germans versus Indians again, and is Linky versus Boo again, or Cypher versus Red Bull again? Maybe Red Bull is itching to take revenge from the last game.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see that.
So I see that Boo is, I mean, Cypher is a little late for the city. So he could get yeah, he could get denied, or maybe not. No, he's using 2 villagers to build, so he'll probably get it in time. For Red Bull though, I want to point out he got wine, he's got bison, and citrus amber. He's got 4 rares in very close proximity. Then there is salt in Linky's corner. So these guys seem to be okay with this. No library rares for this side.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to be pretty aggressive, I would have thought. And we did have some, good rest for doing so.
Mm-hmm.
I
There's
think overall,
a silk in the center, but I don't know
I think
who's gonna use
yeah,
that.
I think definitely the EL team have the much better rares.
Oh yeah, let's look at EL's rares. They have got horses, wool, peacock, copper, sugar, furs, and cotton. And, oh, they also got gems and silver. If Cypher can secure this corner, then they've got a nice set of rares on this corner. And it looks like Cypher has not found sugar yet, but very likely he will find that.
Yeah, it's very close. So he's I think if he gets a metal mine, then he'll be able to see it.
And yeah, here comes the raids from Red Bull.
And especially against Inca, these sort of early raids are very quite strong because obviously Inca are very slow in age 1, as we've said before.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, Inca is super slow, and the earlier you kill Inca, the better it is.
yeah. Or if you just want to put them on constant pressure to make sure we don't overboom.
Yeah, it's very easy to get 3 cities full of scholars, 3 universities full of scholars with Inca in a land map. That's the only nation that can do that. On this side, Linky is aging with every research done, so Boo is a little behind. Let's compare their ruin bonuses. Linky and Cypher have got the highest ruin bonuses. Red Bull, oh man, just 150. Damn, Red Bull got 150 with 2 scouts. That is very unfortunate.
Yeah, and it's not like he's not scouted much of the map. On the contrary, he's scouted a great deal of the map
Yeah,
as well.
it looks like these guys know all of the map.
Yeah.
And it's just sad that still he did not get so lucky with the ruins.
Yeah, and he's still on 1 city as well, which at 4 minutes is...
That is weird. Wait. Oh, I see what Red Bull's trying to do.
Although he just had Bison and
yeah, he
wine.
thought Bison would be enough. Maybe it is enough, but still that is a late That's where he's
Yeah,
very
because it's
late
gonna
to
set his
capture
wealth
that.
back as well, which against Inca is just not really what you want to do.
Yeah. Oh man, that's really bad. Now Red Bull is going to be he's going to have a very slow start because of this. I mean, to be out aged by the Inca player in H2, that is not good.
Mm.
And one of the reasons is because he has not got ruins. He got 2 more ruins in after the last time I checked, but
Yeah,
still,
he's gonna be very slow now.
yeah.
And for whatever reason, he's actually gone for a woodcutter's camp. I'm not sure if that's just for some room manipulation or whether he's it just seems a bit weird to me.
Oh yeah.
It's not like he's not gonna be able to reach his commerce cap for
Oh man, no, wait. Why did he go for the woodcutter camp? Yeah, dude, that is a hack woodcutter camp he's got in the first city. Who gets a +7 in the first city? That's just too good.
Yeah.
He should have skipped that woodcutter camp, used the amber for wood, and he would be good for 100.
Yeah, I'm not too sure why he's gone for that. That woodcutter camp this early as well. But we'll see how it goes.
That is really weird. And Linky is raiding here with light horses, and he's getting his third city here. On the other sides, Boo is getting a stable, and he's definitely not protecting himself right now. Oh no, he got the senator. That's all right.
Yeah, and he's getting a light horse as well. Just needs to make sure he controls horses. Maybe put a tower near it as well, because horses for Indians is going to be very important.
Oh man, yeah, that's a hack. Horses with Indians is a big hack. Even horses with Inca is a big hack because Inca can spam those heavy cavalry. I believe Linky is doing really good on this side, man. He's got a solid eco so far. Third city, 3 cities already, 3 caravans.
Yeah, it's looking pretty strong for Winky because Germans are a very good economic nation, so he just needs to try and boom and raid, I'd say, and keep Boo under pressure.
Oh yeah.
Which he's doing pretty nicely so far.
And check this out. Red Bull is raiding with slingers. That is not a bad decision at all, man. He's going to get that silver merchant.
I mean, yeah, because obviously Cypher, he must have known because Cypher built quite a few archers to begin with in Age 1, so he knows that he's going to be using those to defend the rares.
And he, when you are against Iroquois, you tend to be expecting heavy infantry raids. So that also makes sense. And Cypher may lose another archer if he doesn't pay attention here.
Yeah.
But Cypher is getting 2 light cavalries appear here. Red Bull will lose one of the units. Nice. There is a despot for Red Bull. I believe Red Bull is doing fine so far. But it's just that you're supposed to pressure Inca a lot, else they become a big headache.
Yeah, and I don't think so. Cypher's actually gone for the +8, which is pretty exposed for his metal mine. So it's a pretty big raiding target if Red Bull can get his despot up and running, which he has. But if he gets a nice raiding party, then he can probably put that mine out of action.
Yep, he can. And what I am assuming here is that Cypher is trying to get a city next to that metal mine so that he can completely capture that. The question is whether Red Bull will allow him to do that.
Yeah, but having said that, Cypher's is actually putting pressure on Red Bull in return. Nice raids with these cataphracts here.
Oh yeah, and dude, check this out. Silver. I can't believe that Silver is still there. I would have expected that Cypher would lose it by now, but that Silver just doesn't die.
Yeah, it's because obviously the light horse is not the best raiding unit to have. And looks like Red Bull will save the light horse, however, which isn't good to see, but he didn't lose that, because that would have been bad.
Oh yeah, and so far it's all right. I would love Red Bull to get that second Civic as soon as possible because it looks like Cypher will be building his city very soon.
Yeah, he has the food to do so.
And Cypher is aging, so if I understand correctly, Cypher is going to border push even further with his age, and then he's going to build third city.
So we have a third city for Beer as well. He is actually in a pretty good place as well because he has a nice 5 wood camp and a 8+8 metal mine as well.
Oh yeah.
He's also towering the horses as well. So he's I think he's obviously his caravan routes are pretty secure as well.
Oh yeah.
However, we do see Linky is already siege the city down. So
whatever Linky is doing, that's the perfect way to kill Indians. Those elephants are a big trouble in late ages. You want to take them out as soon as possible. I am a little underwhelmed by Red Bull's raids. I think those raids could be more damaging.
Yeah, but let's not forget about he's been behind, obviously in the Asian as well. So he's on the back foot definitely. In comparison to Cypher.
Oh yeah, he is.
But yeah, he needs to definitely I think in medieval age, then he should definitely try and go for some heavy raids because otherwise, Inca's just gonna get too far ahead.
Yeah, and Cypher already has 137 knowledge income versus 37. That's another thing. Against Inca, you want to get the third city as soon as possible, so that you can at least be on par with them with knowledge, knowledge and wealth.
So it's just a question of whether Linky's attack is going to be successful here because, Boo has militia, so he has a nice backup there.
Yeah, there's a keep there. There's a lot of militia, but Boo has. Linky here has got 2 barracks. That's a good number of barracks, and he also got salt.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh wait, dude! Just look at that. Boo researched religion at just the right time to increase the city's radius so that he gets some extra shots on.
Yeah, that's nice play there.
That is indeed a very nice play there.
City just go down, however.
So Linky captured the city for a moment. I believe that was a good one. And if he can just run back for now and come back later with a stronger army.
Is actually using his scholars as militia there, which probably isn't. I'm not sure I'd recommend that because I think he is fine. I don't think he needs to use those.
But the thing is that it's better to be safe than sorry, because if he loses the city, this could very well turn out to be a replica of the last game.
Yeah, it's just that obviously his knowledge income is taking a big hit. Now we do see Cypher's coming over as well, actually.
Ah, that's interesting. I would not expect the Cypher to come here because Cypher is, according to me at least, Cypher should be the one defending. But
yeah, Bull's definitely taken.
At this point, maybe Red Bull should come and help Linky, because if Linky is Boo is dead, then Cypher alone cannot win this.
Yeah. And we do see Red Bull, he's got the third city. I think he's definitely just sort of trying to work on his economy for now, but...
Oh, yeah. Sweet. And this maneuver by Cypher is very much required. If Cypher wasn't here, because these guys need to destroy the siege units first, and they need to reduce Linky's army.
Yeah, what are these C's doing?
The two sieges did not have to be did not have to die.
They literally just deployed for some reason. That's a shame.
Oh, wait. Linky was still able to kill the army, and Red Bull is here. Wow, Red Bull, where is the heavy infantry upgrade, man?
Yeah, this is yeah, Linky's obviously doing very well here. Managed to force away Cypher, but yeah, I think obviously Red Bull's army is very underwhelming here.
Right. That's not a lot of army for Red Bull, but anything helps at this moment. Linky has got a Boo in a corner, And
that Senator's in front again for Boo, which could
no,
easily be taken
and
out.
it's actually being taken out by light cavalry. Oh, Boo, come on. I would definitely say Boo and Red Bull are not having the best time of their game life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been up to Cypher and Linky so far to as the main driving forces behind their teams, which didn't honestly expect. I mean,
Hey Serge, said Donk Scope. And yeah, Serge, I would refrain. I have unbanned you only because he said you will not be trolling again. If I find you trolling, you are permanently banned. Please don't do that. Apart from that, somehow Boo still has a decent eco. I don't know how he's managing that. And as I said, the Indian hack is still at work. He's got a better wealth income than Linky here, who has been on 3 caravans throughout the game and still somehow is stuck at 77 wealth income.
yeah. Now, yeah, we do see Boo. He's actually got 3 markets here, which is what you want to do because obviously there's no ramping cost.
Oh yeah, 3 markets. That's another good thing about Indians. Now,
Yeah.
you know, these guys need to kill Boo as soon as possible because I see that Cypher is going to be H4 very soon.
Yeah, and Red Bull is nowhere near.
Yeah, Red Bull is nowhere near. That is not. I think Red Bull should have a bigger army there, since he's not attacking. But yeah, oh man, Cypher has actually got a nice army, and so if Cypher comes here, he could. And actually, nice defense by Boo on that side.
Yeah, Scythe has quite a lot of units now, and I think if he comes over, then that's probably the end. Wait, but having said that, Boo's actually managed to already defend the attack just by himself.
Yeah, it's just that Boo has a very bad knowledge income, but he's got enough wealth, so I think he should be able to make those scholars again that he lost his militia.
The knowledge in the bank is about the same, roughly. I mean, obviously Linky has slightly more, about 70 more knowledge in the bank, but there's not much difference between them. It's just the income, obviously.
Yep. And another problem here is that Cypher. Oh, actually, I believe Cypher should have already made the siege factory because that would be a very strong attack. But right now, he's just aged. I don't see any castle for Red Bull, and I don't see any castle for Cypher either.
Yeah.
So that part is going to be stay the same. But yeah, not a very big army for Red Bull here.
No, it's,
and I don't see his despot. Oh, his despot must have died. It's coming back.
Ooh.
Maybe this is the right time to kill Cypher's army because once he upgrades...
Cypher needs to be careful because his senator is on the city fire right now. So and it looks like it's probably gonna go down if he doesn't react.
Oh no! He will. He survived there. On the other side, I believe Boo is just trying to live. And Boo might even... I don't know how he did that, but Boo is defending pretty well, man. He still has a huge army, and he has the Science 3 done. He has got a comparable eco with Linky, and I think that the double helped.
Military free.
Yep.
Sorry.
Oh, I think that double for against Linky, it really affected his momentum.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So I wonder, looking at this siege factory from Cypher, I'm not sure if he's going to attack Red Bull, and I wouldn't blame him. Maybe these guys should not attack Red Bull. Just go on for Linky. Because anyway, Iroquois units, just because of being hidden, it's very tricky to attack them. I would rather go and attack the city of Braunschweig, which is very much exposed.
And there's no scout for Scyther so far in his army.
Oh.
So if he goes into Red Bull's territory like that, then Red Bull can easily just catch him off guard. And
right now, the scores are telling me that Boo is leading. Boo has the highest score. Boo has been able to survive very well. The only problem is that Boo's knowledge income is horrible. 22 only.
Now, Boo's just said to us, Cypher, don't let Iroquois get to Enlightenment Age, which is a good idea because obviously, once they get those.
Whoa, dude, are you looking at this? I'm 19-15 seconds, and Blinky might just lose all of his army trying to kill one horse merchant. That was a disaster there.
Yeah, that was a very bad.
Oh man, that was a very expensive horse merchant
and
there.
I think, yeah, I'm not sure if that was the best direction to run in because maybe go around the other side of the mountain because.
Oh man, dude, look at that! Look at that 1942. Cypher just ran into Red Bull's territory without a scout, and his siege got instantly destroyed. Come on, Cypher, how could you do that in an Iroquois territory?
Yeah, still no scout being made as well.
And Cage in the chat brings a really good point that I don't think Linky needs the Hanging Gardens. Since he's only Despot, he does not have the Senator, so he can max out his eco even without the Hanging Gardens.
Yeah, Germans as well. They already get the discount on the efficiency upgrades.
Yeah.
So.
And I see a Horse Archer going from Linky's side, but I still don't see a Dragoon upgrade. Because without a Dragoon upgrade, Horse Archer, they have nerfed it in Rise of Nations Extended Edition. And it's just too bad.
Yeah, I just wish Linky hadn't lost those units because otherwise he would be in a very strong position against Boo here. Because his knowledge income is just it's vastly superior.
Yeah.
So if he kept those units as well, then.
What are you doing, Cypher? Oh man, Cypher keeps sacrificing his siege units to Iroquois army.
Oh god.
And he still doesn't have a scout. It's like Cypher just got replaced with a easy bot here.
Oh, okay. He finally does have a scout being made, which is
very late. It's very late if the scout is being made right now. And Cypher's got a kick-ass eco here. There's no doubt he will win in the long term, but.
However, nice raids from Red Bull on Cusco here.
Yeah.
Constant pressure being made by these horse units.
However, yeah, those are nice raids.
Spy.
And I see Cypher is also raiding Berlin. Boo has got a nice army there, and I can understand that Linky is kicking himself right now that he lost all those units trying to kill horses. Still. Oh, actually, let me remind you that Red Bull here is planning for an H5 attack. But he may not H5 as fast as Cypher will.
Yeah, I think it's unlikely. However, he just has a slightly better knowledge income. However, it might be a bit too late.
Yeah, it will be. But moment the Iroquois player reaches H5, those Okwaris are super strong. And I actually cannot believe that Cypher doesn't have a better knowledge income than Red Bull.
Yeah, he's Inca, so there's not really much of an excuse for the scholars not being made. He has a 300 wealth income, which is just double the.
And somehow Red Bull does not have the operations upgrade. He must have forgotten it in the game. Meanwhile, the other side, Boo is.
He's only just got the. He's only just got the military upgrade, I think. So. But yeah, he still has forgotten about it. Man,
this game is very close again. Look at that. Boo is attacking. Boo has easily a better army. The problem is Linky is going to age. And right now, Linky is going to age faster than everybody else. And there is a castle behind the city of Frankfurt to pad him for some time.
He's making spies as well, getting the... He's only just getting the tactics upgrade, but I suppose it doesn't matter because he's not really been
attacking,
fighting, But that is a pretty big army for Boo. It's just the fact that it's gonna get outaged very soon.
Red Bull is trying his best to keep up with the knowledge income. I see that he has 15 scholars right now, and he was making more scholars still. 21 scholars for Cypher, so obviously he is ahead. I wonder what's Boo gonna do once Linky ages, because he still needs a lot more time to kill that city of Frankfurt. Maybe they should double.
And Lincoln, pretty sure just got a temple upgrade or something, or maybe rebuilt the temple because there's a bit of a border increase there.
And another problem is, so I see entrenchment coming from Linky. Linky doesn't know. There's no way Linky has a better army than Boo. And right now, I believe even with the unit upgrades, Linky may not win this outcome.
Yeah, I think Linky might need to retreat here because, or maybe just go a bit further behind the castle.
Yeah, he
those
needs to do
unupgraded
that.
units, yeah, despite being under castle fire, I mean, those elephants are just so strong that they're just gonna melt through those arquebusiers.
Yeah.
Anyway,
whoa, dude! Red Bull is making a move. He is going with 5 scouts to Cusco. You know what that means.
The only thing is, he was slightly revealed by that tower, and those arquebusiers are actually. So that's the only problem. But Cypher is actually going. You might be going for Berlin here, or to Blinky's capital.
Braunschweig, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, if he does, then yeah, that would be a better move, I think. Because if Blinky's completely out of the picture, then they can focus their attention on Red Bull later down the line.
That is right. And man, that was unfortunate that even with the age advantage, Linky could not kill Boo. But that tells you the power of number of units. If you have a lot of units, you can just ignore the age advantage.
Yeah, and yeah, Boo doesn't even have the operations upgrade. But it was just a sheer force of numbers that.
Oh man, and Cypher says cheeky cunt.
Yeah.
Oh man. So wait. Oh no. So it was not the case. You said that Cypher was. I mean, you said the Cypher was going for Braunschweig.
Well,
no,
I think that would have been the best.
That would have been a very good decision, though. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Right now, Linky really needs to pull in militia. If he gets enough militia, he could turn this game around. And actually, because of the age difference, Cypher, Boo lost a lot more units than he should have lost.
Well, yeah, having said that, I think Linky is slowly getting back into the game because I mean his economy is still intact here.
Yep.
And he is making units. So I think he will be able to repel the attack.
Yeah, and Red Bull doesn't have to fight here. Red Bull can just run away.
Yeah, which is the beauty of
Iroquois.
Yeah.
Maybe Red Bull should make more of these Okwaris and try to take one city at a time. It will be very funny. In fact, maybe even go to Delhi.
Wait. Oh, I'm not sure if I think Red Bull just raised the library for Cypher.
Oh, that was good. Oh no, he still has a library. Did he just make another one? Oh, you mean library? I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought university. Yeah, he did. And now, Cypher is in a very good position. I think Cypher could be aging very soon, but because of that library, it's going to be delayed. And nice raids by Cypher, I believe, who killed a lot of caravans for Red Bull, while Cypher's knowledge and wealth income is still superb.
Hey, dude, little help here.
Yeah.
Yep, that's Cypher's carabiner, waiting for caravans to approach.
So yeah, it looks like Linky, he knows he has the definite advantage here, and Boo knows it as well, and I think Cypher might actually go to help Boo.
Yeah, man,
I think I do agree with that.
This is a very close game. I don't know what to say here. The problem is, if there's one nation who you cannot leave alone in H5, that's Iroquois.
Yeah, because as we see here, Cypher's forced to sort of keep coming to fend Red Bull off because
I think Cypher has enough units that he could kill in a 1v1. The only problem is that but the only problem is he doesn't have time because Linky is killing over there.
Yeah. And I'd argue that this is one of the perfect cases for Iroquois because you can easily keep your opponent busy.
Mm-hmm.
Because those our quarries are just so strong, and
Oh yeah,
you can't take your eyes off wherever Iroquois are their army is.
that's right. That's right. And Cypher is moving here. Maybe he should just go to man. He should have just gone to Braunschweig at that time. Uh, he
Still
is in
no
a good
library.
position.
That's been. I
Still,
don't think he's realized the library's been destroyed.
oh man, and he
because,
has enough knowledge to go industrial age
yeah,
right
he has
now.
loads of knowledge.
And what is what is Red Bull
it.
doing here with these sieges? He doesn't need siege, man. Just don't waste time on sieges.
Alright, so Cypher is over it now, and Winky doesn't know about it just yet. But I think Red Bull should probably tell Winky that Cypher is going to come over there.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because Linky doesn't have as big an army.
Yeah, he's going to get... Ooh, he's going to get sandwiched there.
Oh, he will. And if Cypher can survive, meanwhile, I think now Boo can get back in the game and maybe even pressure enough. I would strongly suggest Cypher to leave his siege here and help Boo take back the city of Frankfurt.
Yeah, nice play by Cypher. He did get the minimum upgrade as well, so he's going to be able to
yeah,
fend off that attacker.
Dude, that is epic. That is epic. I cannot believe Cypher is going to fend off that attack just through Minutemen.
Yeah, it's possible. However, Red Bull, he's got a decent economy here actually, so he will be able to keep some units production coming. But
yeah, he will. But that was still a nice move by Cypher, man, because of that.
Yeah,
because of those.
It did buy him enough time to get back.
And that destroyed a lot of Red Bull's army. So Red Bull is not it does not have as big a momentum as he might have before.
Yeah, and Boo just needs to get back into the game now because he has a good economy.
Yeah, somehow surprisingly still has good economy.
Yeah. So I suppose, yeah, because his economy's not really been affected because it's just been the city that's kept on going in and out of being contested there.
Yeah, I don't think he's depending on that city for his
No,
ego.
he's not.
No, that's a very good idea to never depend on a city.
Which city in the back as well, so that's probably gonna be where he's gonna, move all his villagers over to that city for his food income as well.
Yeah, and wait, Linky came here. Linky tried to chase Cypher. I don't know what happened there. Right? I mean, why didn't he just stay and fight with Red Bull to take that? How does Cypher have his eco back, man? That is epic. How is he back in the game already?
Yeah,
I bet Cypher makes a lot of villagers, maybe even X's.
I think he actually got the the extra. If you look at his granary here, he got the extra efficiency upgrade for his food. So maybe.
Ooh, yeah, that must have helped them.
Yeah.
Now Cypher has got a huge army here, and let's see. Cypher only has 2 scouts, not even upgraded. So Red Bull could bribe.
Now, yeah, does Boo have minimum here? Because I feel like he definitely could do with it because he has a lot of scholars and villagers that could be converted here.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. This is exactly why Minutemen are so important.
Yeah.
Like Minutemen are maybe I think 1 Minuteman can take out 5 militia.
Yeah. Instead, he's got militia, which are
useless, man. It's better to use the karate chops than militia.
It's better just to keep those villagers away from the fight at this point because they're just gonna get slaughtered.
Yeah, and actually it's I can't believe that's Linky did not take that capital. Linky is still there.
It's actually being fended off by Boo here. However, yeah, I think in the long run, Linky will definitely win because that knowledge income and the amount of knowledge he has in the bank.
Oh yeah, and he is. I see that he is planning for an age.
He could actually go for an extra commerce. Just putting it out there if he wanted to, because he is maxed at his which he is actually doing. So yeah, good call.
And what is Red Bull doing with 3,000 knowledge? Oh man.
Oh wow, he has a very nice dodge income as well, higher than the income player.
Yeah, but if he doesn't use that, because and Cypher came here. I don't know to do what, but Red Bull intercepted him. Man, I have no clue who's going to win this game. Like, it's so even. I have no clue how Cypher is surviving those things. Like, actually, Kate said that it's because of the refund that's the Inca get. But also, how is Boo still in the game? Because I would expect Boo to be dead by now. But somehow he's just making enough units to keep. And in fact, he's not just in the game. He is going to kill Linky very soon.
Yeah, because Linky has not many units.
I don't know how did Linky. I mean, how did this come to this?
And do you see Cypher? He's actually helping Boo. He's gone on that caravan route. He's
Yep, that is a very good one. That is a very good one.
Yeah, and meanwhile he does actually have a pretty big army elsewhere, so it's not like he's using all his units to achieve that.
Oh yep. I mean, he even has a random Minuteman there. What's that doing? It's just like your army is going somewhere, and this villager says, "Hey, oh man, Red Bull's coming here to kill this army." And yeah, Red Bull definitely needs to help Linky right now because Linky in a solid spot. He is in a solid spot. If he gets help just now,
now he is aging, so if that age comes through. And have you seen this? His economy has been virtually untouched for his food and wood.
You mean for
Linky?
Yeah, I don't think he was relying on the city of Frankfurt for anything.
Yeah, apart from maybe a bit of a metal.
Oh my god, wait. Are you telling me that Linky does not even have militia researched? This is horrible.
Oh, look over to Red Bull's lands. Cypher is going in for the kill here.
That was a very nice move there. That was a very nice move.
That was, yeah, because obviously Red Bull must have thought that, okay, he sees Cypher has got some units over in Linky's territory, so he's sending all his units over there. That was very nicely played and calculated.
No Minutemen upgrade here either, so yeah, that city will go down, I think.
However, Cypher could lose his monarch here.
Look at those militia trying to hack the tanks with the eggs.
Yeah, some brave militia there.
Yep, and I'm sure Red Bull will take the city back, but Cypher got a lot of plunder there, and his eco is awesome right now.
Yes, Cypher's monarch is very low on health, so I feel like Red Bull could easily just snipe that monarch and.
Oh yeah, oh it's dead.
Yeah.
And Linky did lose a lot here. Linky's got a lot of knowledge as well, and with Boo aging,
yeah, this is
he's not looking good for PLA.
Turned around, yeah.
And it turned around really fast because at one point I was sure that PLA would win. Then suddenly,
ooh. And do you see these units towards silver at the top right? I think Red Bull's definitely just forgotten about those units up there.
Oh wait, I think he just moved. He's just moving them. Oh yeah, and by the way, Cypher is going to be 8-7. He's ready for that. Just needs knowledge.
Yeah, and I think when that happens, it's going to be a definite GG. But he just needs the oil.
Yep.
To do so.
And check this out, man. Those Carabiniers are so helpless against these Minutemen. Like, so helpless. At the city of Cusco, 3 Carabiniers died and not a single Minuteman died.
Yeah, and they're not even upgraded to the partisans. But then again, that's modern age. So once Cypher gets those, then raiding is going to become very difficult.
Oh yeah. Linky is trying his best here. Oh, Red Bull says he's dead, and yeah, he is indeed dead.
Yeah, and Linky, I wouldn't say is, much better off against Boo. Because, Boo has done very well this game. Like, you have to really do commend his,
And Cage also brings out another good point that throughout the game, Linky did not build Fusiliers, or in this one, it's called them anti-tank rifles, because they are strong against elephants.
Yeah.
Yeah, Linky also says, Phil's GG, this was such a close game, man. These guys, all these 4 players are so evenly matched. But I would still call Cypher the MVP in this game.
Yeah.
If
I
it
mean,
wasn't for his
arguably,
help, then Boo would not have survived that attack on the city of Meerut.
yeah.
And after
And
that, Boo also did pretty well though to recover.
Red Bull, I think, also played pretty well as well because after that really slow start he had, he definitely did get back into the game
Mm-hmm.
to some degree. But against Inca, you just you're gonna be behind, unless you can really pull off some good strategies and moves, which he did. He did take Cusco, which was a nice move, and
Maybe he should have taken Cusco again. Like instead of attacking the city of Cajamarca, maybe Cusco should have been taken again, so Cypher was even more compelled to come back.
Yeah,
And
because
I feel
it was
Linky
capital.
made some mistake somewhere that we did not see, because he took the city of Meerut again in H5, then he lost it, and then he just he was pushed back. I don't know how that happened. How did Boo summon so many units suddenly that he was able to
Yeah,
push
'cause
back
he
so fast?
didn't even have Minutemen either, so it wasn't really that. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there.
Boo does have the pharmaceutical upgrade in a granary, which makes your units faster. I mean, he has the Oh no, he has the
Oh, they are
second
created
upgrade. He,
faster.
he has the medicine upgrade, not the pharmaceutical. So that might have helped them.
Yeah, because they obviously are created faster and line of sight and all that, so that probably helps.
Oh yep. So that's our second game. Let me check with Boo if the rest of the games have been played, and if they have been played, then we'll be back with those in a few minutes. Sermon, are you ready to cast in a few minutes? Or do you need some rest?
Yeah, I could probably do another game.
Okay. Hello, everyone. We just talked with Boo and Cypher, and seems that the games have not been played today due to another scheduling conflict. They will be playing it tomorrow. So we will cast the rest of the three games either this week, sometime this week, or the next week. So stay tuned. Just watch out for any stream notifications on this. Also, we might be casting Rise of Plebs sometime this week. There is another Rise of Pleb game that has been completed. It could be cast on my channel or Kron's channel. I will give a link to Kron's channel in the description. Make sure you subscribe to that. He's on Twitch and YouTube. Subscribe to both the channels, and that's it. Anything else you want to say, Sermon?
No, I think that's pretty much everything. Obviously, yeah, we had two very interesting games, so I'm definitely looking forward to see what the rest of the games are gonna bring to us, because a 1-1 score, it's definitely a reflection of how good these teams are and how evenly matched the players are. So I think we are definitely in for some more good games to come down the line.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So yeah, very very excited to see what else we're gonna get.
I am very excited to see too. So we will be closing this cast right now. Thank you all for joining. I'll see you all later. Bye bye.
Yeah, see you guys.
Hey expert, yeah, I do not know the music track. I have a whole list of music from the YouTube audio library. Yeah, it just plays something from that library. You can check it out. It's on YouTube. Just search for free audio library.
Hey, well, I know that it's hard to get you to believe me, but I just want you to know that if you're ever feeling down or depressed, and you just feel like everything's wrong with your life and you want it to stop, just know that there are people there for you, whether you're aware of it or not. It's a really hard time for you, but I promise you, it just takes time and a little bit of effort. I know you won't believe me at first, but you just have to have a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope. If you're listening to this, just know that I believe in you.